Hello everyone, Karofa here. I just wanted to quickly walk over the campaign trials and some of the things you might run into when you're in the campaign and you're going against a few tough lineups that really kind of challenge your team and force you to rethink your lineup. So starting here, we see there's a lot of knights. So there's going to be a lot of heals, a lot of shielding. And as you'll see here, I'll run real quick with my lineup. It's very difficult to do continuous damage on them because they always continue to re-heal and shield, re-heal and shield. And even with my lineup as it is, it's very difficult to actually make headway. No matter what I do, they're just going to re-heal and shield up again. This will go on for round after round after round. And I can get close, but I can't ever quite seem to finish them off. So I'm going to retry real quick and show you how to get rid of those pesky heals to start with. And luckily, if you have Cat and you have Boar or even one or the other, you can really help minimize the amount of heals they can do. And you see the key to it is in the skills. So this decreases the healing amount taken from all enemies by 30%. So I'm going to change to that. And then Cat also has a mage ability of decreasing healing amount by 30% when pressing. And then as the level I have it now, it can also increases the reducing healing amount to 50%. So in total, we have 80% damage reduction between 50% here and the 30% on the Walrus. Even if you don't have Cat to this level, just having those two alive at 60% healing reduction. And as you can see, there's going to be an immediate impact on what's going on. And so to make up for their damage, I'm going to move my sheep to mage. They should reduce enough healing now that I don't need that. Let's see how this plays out. See, they're not even healing worth anything. I reduced their healing so much, they can only heal +1. And this is an entirely different battle than what we saw earlier. And all it took was switching around my lineup a little bit. And planning for those heals that they're going to do and learning to counter those. And it's the same thing for if you have a team that is just doing tons of damage to you. And you want to counter that team, I would, for instance, put Cat to Knight. So that way she'd use her skill to share damage. And so I'm not worried anymore about taking a ton of damage and going through a lot of those issues that normally I would have to go through. So let me sort of show you what I do in that kind of ordeal as well. Let's see, we just have a bunch of monkeys. I'm going to show you if these happen to do a ton of damage, which I'm not really worried about. I go Cat Knight, and this is a survival build. I'd go Ranger, I'll keep him damage. Keep my heals going in the background with the sheep, and then I'll keep my normal front lineup. My front lineup normally doesn't change much. But between my sheep and my cat, I should have enough heals to keep myself alive for a good amount of time. So to keep my front lineup alive, it'll keep my back lineup alive. Hopefully they'll continue to do the damage they need to do to keep myself alive. And if I don't, then sometimes it just means I need to take an all damage lineup in order to get that done. And this is a lot of testing. You never want to just attack with one and then quit and then think you need to level up your team in order to get anywhere. A lot of times it is just learning what you need to do to change your team around to get the required result that you're looking for. My elephant's already gone. This might be a bit difficult without my cat doing the damage she normally does. This just might be a very bad lineup for me to try and go up against. So I'm going to go ahead and retry that, and I'm going to swap around. I want to see if going full damage can net me what I need to get past this one. So I'm going to go, Knight has good area of effect. I'm going to go almost full area of effect skills and see what I can get out of this. They already netted down, but I'm already taking them out as well. Even though they took out my Antelope Mage, who of course immediately revived. So this of course is another different perspective. My cat's doing a lot of backline damage. My boar, who has ability to freeze backline archers and assassins, is doing well to keep crowd control on, as well as my cat has built-in crowd control. And just the amount of crowd control combined with damage just makes this an obvious win. And that's just how it shows that just switching team comp, it's basically the same teams the whole time. I'm just switching around which classes they are, and how that makes a ton of difference based on what I'm going up against and what I need. And that also can net me a lot more strength and a lot more ability to push past levels just by countering instead of worrying about leveling up. And that way it pushes me farther in campaign, and of course nets me more rewards from AFK. Well, I think that's the basics. If anyone has any questions or wants to ask me any ideas about how to counter certain teams or certain ideas, then I'll welcome to give my opinion and give more videos on those ideas. But for now, I thank you all for watching and for coming by. I hope you learned a few things from this video and are able to help you through the campaign. But for now, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.